Hello, guys. It's me again, Antonio. I just wanted to give a quick update. I had a few people reach out to me and they said they wanted me to show an alternative way to add your business email to A2Hosting. Now, I'm going to show you. This is the way I normally do it. It's a little bit more advanced, but if you're familiar with it or if you just follow along closely, I'm sure you won't have any problems. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So if you guys remember, we are working on this right here. And if you still haven't, if this still hasn't cleared, then this method is going to clear it for you. It's going to help you out. We already have our email forwarded and set up right here. So let's go ahead and head on over to A2Hosting. So when you first log in, this is the screen you're going to see. Some things are blurred out because it's sensitive information, but this is what we want to click on right here. So this is CPanel. If you guys aren't familiar with it, it's just a way to manage your domain. Everything's organized. It's pretty good. It's been around for a while. If you have any problems, you can always look up, like you can go on YouTube and find ways to do it. So this is actually the classic scene. I think in a few days, maybe next month, they're actually going to update this. So it's going to look a little bit different. But I'm going to show you this in case you're looking at it now and it looks like this. So this is where we're concerned about right here. Email. We can either set up our business email through that, and what that is, it sets up a business email of your choosing. You can put your name at whatever your domain.com. And then if you want to send out emails, you can also send it out. You can log into this, check your emails, and you can also reply using this. What I mainly use is this right here, forwarders. What that does is it creates a business email address for you, and it forwards it to your regular everyday email address, so you receive every message. You can actually set up both. You can set up your email account and it'll receive the emails and it'll store it. You can always come and look at it, and at the same time you can have it forwarded to your Gmail or to your Yahoo, so you're not missing out on anything. I like to use the forwarders because it brings all my emails into one inbox instead of me having to log into different accounts. I use the forwarders. I use the forwarders because it sends everything to one account of my choosing. And then if I ever need to respond, I can always go to that email account that I do have set up, and I can respond through it. So whoever's contacting me will see that it's coming from my website, from a professional account. But all you need for now is just the forwarders. So go ahead. We can go ahead and set that up. I'll show you real quick. Let's do that. It's not that hard. So we click on forwarders. Right here it says add a forwarder. This is a list of this list down here is those are my forwarders that I already have. It's going to be blurred out. This is where we want to go. Add a forwarder. All right, so here we just create the name we want to create. Let's say Antonio. It's already there, so it's not going to submit Antonio. And then here I will select which domain I want to attach that to. So the one that we've been using is Cache A1. So I would select Cache A1. Then right here says it, destination email address. Where do I want it to go? I want it to go to my Gmail that we set up already. Okay. And then I simply click add forwarder and I'm done. Add forwarder. And you see it right there. All emails sent will be copied. So it is stored in your email address, in your inbox on your domain, and it'll also send you a copy of it, so you will not miss a thing. All right, so now let's fix the other issue that we had. I'm gonna go back, up, back more. Well, the quickest way, I'm pressing back, but really all you have to do is press this right here, and it'll bring you back to where we need to be. Okay. So we just sorted out our emails using this. Now we want to go down to, we want to add a record to our DNS. So we go down to this category and we are going to click on this. So, but before I click on this, I want to switch over to the new theme. So you see that it still looks the same. I've done them on both. So, but this is where we want to end up eventually. So I'm going to switch the themes over real quick, and then we are going to proceed. So let's go to the top just to see what it looks like. So the current theme that it's on, which is old, it's going to be outdated, is Paper Lantern, and I'm going to switch it to Jupiter. That's going to be the new theme. Okay, so remember we just went to emails. We set up an email account and we added forwarders. So they just changed the look of it. The basic tools are still there. Now we want to scroll down to, let's see if I can find it. Okay, there it is. So let's go to, it looks the same too, so don't worry. Once we click on it, and we're going to click on Zone Editor. They just moved it over and changed the icon and the color. All right, so that's where we're going, the Zone Editor. It looks the same. I've clicked on both with the old theme and the new theme. Zone Editor. This is where we want to be. So all we have to do is find the website that we want to work with. And we want to click on Manage. That's what we're clicking on. Manage. And we're going to click right here. Lower right. Add a record. Can you see it? Am I covering it? Okay, no, I'm not covering it. That's perfect. We're going to add a record. I'll scroll up just a little. Okay. So now let's head back over to GetResponse and get the information we needed. Remember, they want us to add, in fact, I'll show you here. They wanted us to add a text record, and I'm going to show you where it says that. We're heading over to GetResponse. I'm going to click on Authentication Pending, since it hasn't been processed yet. All right, so this is the information. Remember, we have to, from the previous video, we have to create a text record. That's crazy. Why is it doing that? Okay, sorry about that. So we're creating a text record. This is the name of that record. The type of record, that's the type of record. The name, what we're going to name it. And then this is the information we're going to input into that spot. And there's a copy button right here. So let me go ahead and copy. We're going to do one at a time. I'm going to copy this information that we're going to label it, the label. Copy that. We're going to head over back to A2Hosting. Make sure we select right here. Make sure it's a text record and not an A record. Text. Valid zone name. We're going to paste what we copied. Now we're going to head back over, get response. Now we're getting this information right here. I'm going to copy it. Press copy. Head back over A2Hosting. Put it right here. In this box right here. This box. And then we want to make sure we save it. All right. make sure you save it. Don't go through all of this work and then forget to save it. It's very important. All right, so save that record. You have successfully saved it. So now let's head back over to GetResponse. Click on got it. See how quickly it moves. All right, it's still pending. So just give it a little bit of time. In fact, I can pause and I'll time it for you and I'll tell you how long it took mine. And I'm gonna refresh this page a few times. And once it goes through, I'll show you what it looks like, and then I'll show you just one more quick thing, just a bonus pro tip if you want. Okay. Okay, there it is. As you can see, I switched from authentication pending to authenticated, which is what we want. So now we're official. We're officially official. So what I want you guys to do is, I don't know if you saw that. Click right here. This little down arrow. Click right there. Then I want you to click right there on those 3 vertical dots. And I want you to set as default. Now every email, you don't have to go through this. You don't have to switch the emails every time. This one's going to be your default email, your go-to email. And that's what we want, okay? Set as default. And that's it. We're done. We can do one more thing. If you were to go over to contacts, right there, and we click on it, and this is the list that we created. It's our default list. This is important for later on when you add more businesses and you add more lists. But if you do it right the first time, you won't have to worry, because you did it right the first time. So you're gonna have a good foundation. I want you to click on these 3 vertical dots. We're gonna go to settings. Then we're going to go over to confirmation message right there. We're going to click on that. Scroll down. Okay, so these are just some default settings. It's good to have these whenever you create a list and you create a new domain, you create new email addresses. Just go into here and just change that. So right now it's for Gmail. We don't want to use Gmail. And then, like usual, please save all of your changes. Make sure you find that save button. And that's it. Thank you guys. That was short and simple. I want to thank you guys. I appreciate your time as usual. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like and subscribe. That's it for me today. Over and out. Take care.